we celebrate Make Your Dream Come True Day. And because there's no better place to do so, we start this week's Explore Tulsa center stage.
Then we find the artist inside us all.
Followed by the big rib rub. Hi, I'm Stevie Fernandez.
And I'm Trish Whitmer. We're happy to see you back with us for this week's Explore Tulsa. Now, Stevie, what are you going to do for Make Your Dream Come True Day?
I'm going to work on my big dream, to be a leading man.
Aren't most leading men a little, taller?
I think my talent can stand on its own.
Well, a great place for new talent and those with plenty of experience that just enjoy performing has to be the Spotlight Theater.
When Zacharias went into the temple of the Lord to burn incense with the whole multitude of the people praying outside, an angel of the Lord appeared to him. I'm doing a one-man show. It's called The Gospel According to Luke. It's two acts. Each one's about 40 minutes with an intermission in between. And it's just a dramatic narrative of the Gospel of Luke, and it's done in the King James Version vernacular largely. Unto the Lord their God. And Zacharias said, whereby shall I know this? For I am an old man, and my wife Elizabeth well stricken in years. The angel said, I am Gabriel. I remember the first time I ever came to the Spotlight, and I had never done theater. And I saw that, and I thought, if I could do that, I'd never want to do anything else.
Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see.
The Hall Spotlight Theater used to be a music studio. A woman named Teresa Ann Fink, and she had a music studio in town. I was one of her students, and I found out that I loved it and apparently had some sort of talent for it.
I never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw things going so right.
I'm a piano player for the Spotlight Theater. I've played for about 5 years here for the Saturday night production of The Drunkard. And so for the Drunkard, I play action music for the actual production, like fight scene music and things like that.
Nothing but blue skies from now on.
It's just wonderful. I can't imagine. It would be such a shame to see this incredible historic building ever not be filled with talent and joy and entertainment.
Out of the tree of life I just picked me a plum. You came along.
Those are some featured dancers, and they are Ryan and Summer Duvall at La Sala de Ballo, a new studio in town ballroom, but they were presenting for us an idea of what's going to be happening every month here at the Spotlight, a fun event I'm very excited about, but we're promoting local artists, local musicians, and dancers.
You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine.
I'm very excited to have some live music here, and this will be a dance event. We are clearing the tables. We're going to push them, as many as we can fit, up against the walls, and this place will actually be turned into a speakeasy.
You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine?
I've been performing in Spotlight for about 2 years now. I've been on the stage in the Oleo act as well as the Drunkard, and it's so much fun. And I hear that from people all the time. It's an experience. When you come to the Spotlight Theater, it's an experience.
Younger, my cousin Cody used to play, and I just wanted to play, so I asked for one from Santa. It's just really fun to play, and learning all the different songs and different styles of music. There's just a lot of different things you can do with it.
We always wear a great big smile, we never do look sour. Travel around the country playing music by the hour. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry. Take me back to Tulsa, I'm too young to marry.
It's really great. This is one of the first stages I played on, and so it's really helped me grow as an artist and get used to playing on a stage for people. And it's just really fun. It was a really great environment to grow up with.
Wow, they were all so talented. And it looks like the Spotlight Theater has a great lineup of shows and wonderful entertainment all throughout January.
Later in the show, we'll learn more about the history of the Spotlight Theater and their plans for the future as a gathering place for Tulsa continues to develop along Riverside Drive.
On Explore Tulsa, I believe in full disclosure. And you probably don't know this about me, but I once played the Wizard in The Wizard of Oz. Would you like my autograph now, Trish?
Yeah, maybe later. Were you able to grant any wishes?
Indubitably. And the Spotlight Theater has been making wishes and dreams come true for nearly 90 years.
Anybody that's ever thought about being on a stage can take advantage of our stage. I started coming down here when I was going to the University of Tulsa, and I've just stayed with it. This is my second family, and I think a lot of people feel that way too.
Getting ready to leave work one time, and my wife called me and said, well, they're having auditions for the Children's Theater, and my son was about 11 at the time, for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is the play, based on, later became Willy Wonka. And so we came down here and both got parts, and we just kind of started from there. It's a lot of fun.
You get involved by yourself, and then you pull family members in here with you, either on stage or working down front as a server, perhaps on a Saturday night, selling beer and coffee and sandwiches. But then you can also be involved with the community promotion, and we certainly need more of that.
The building was originally designed by Bruce Goff, or a lady that was running a piano studio. And this was one of, I think it was his second effort in architecture. And so it's got a deep history that we want to maintain.
Been here since 1928 as part of Drunkard and Oleo since 1953, and we are wanting to grow. The city is changing, the venues for theater and music are changing, and we're changing too.
Well, it's right now, Fritz Bailey Architects estimates it'll take about $3.9 million to restore. Now, that may be a little bit on the high side, but we don't know, of course, what it's going to be once construction starts. And we want to build an endowment as well. So, we're looking at about $1 million endowment. We do have an account with the Tulsa Community Foundation. So that count is directed strictly for any building restoration that needs to be done.
As of today, January 2016, we are launching on our multimedia avenues our GoFundMe.com for Spotlight Theater. Jumping in January, this is a special event the Board of Directors is putting together to launch the repurposing of the Spotlight Theater. We want to promote the use of this stage and this venue for more than just a Saturday night drunkard. And we are doing that now with these other operations.
The first thing that happens when you first come in, doors open at 7 o'clock every Saturday night for the drunkard. 7:15, you're involved in singing. The course of the show, because it's a melodrama, you have opportunities to cheer the hero and boo the villain. We even have little nylon knitted tomatoes that you can throw at the villain, at some point during the show, and they give you all the visual and auditory cues you need for that. And so, it's a total audience experience.
What a great history. And in December, Governor Fallin awarded the Tulsa Spotlighters with a Governor's Art Award for community service.
To learn all about the shows and auditions coming up, visit thespotlighttheater.org.